Dr. Ramij, welcome
Hi,
to this YouTube channel. And today we are going to discuss about the importance of semiconductor in the world and in India, and how semiconductor fab, if it get established in India, will help India in the world market to grow. So first of all, we would like to know why. I mean, why semiconductor is important. So can you throw some light?
So, like you say, most of the devices what we are using currently are getting automated and use some certain type of integrated circuits, like your phone, your computer, like even devices which are going to be smarter, use AI or machine learning, and they are being operated by Alexa and Google Assistant. They all need certain type of chip, and those chip they are made of semiconductor. They are designed, made in fab, and then installed, integrated with software. So they are going to be a very important part of our life. Even in automobile industry, sensors, healthcare, everywhere you can find semiconductor in a form of chip, some type of chip. Currently, the 90% of advanced chip fabrication takes place in Taiwan. And India currently has zero capability in that. And from a geopolitical point of view, it is necessary to have independence in semiconductor technology manufacturing. And that's why Indian government is paying attention to it. And we have started collaborating with different companies around the world, bringing know-hows. But I want to point out one thing: semiconductor fabrication in India is not new. We started at the same time when Taiwan or other Southeast Asian countries like China, Korea, or Japan, they started. We also have a semiconductor.
In fact, Taiwan started later than India.
Exactly. Many people, they don't know this. So in 1984, there was the first company, Semiconductor Complex Limited in Mohali, and there was an investment of around 40 to 70 million dollar USD, and we were manufacturing advanced technology nodes. But at that time, like the advanced node was around 5 micrometer to 0.8 micrometer. But then what happened? Certain hurdle came, and our economic was going downturn, and then also there was a fire in the fab, and everything burned, and then we could not recover from it. And now we are very behind in the semiconductor industry. We are good in designing and the software aspect, but currently we do not have any foundries.
Yeah, this is kind of why the semiconductor is important, and little history of a semiconductor fab in India in the beginning. And after that, Indian government or some maybe Indian companies tried make several attempts to revive that, but so far I think all the attempts are unsuccessful.
Yeah. Currently there are many efforts are going. Foxconn, like that. I would like to categorize this in two categories. One is the advanced node fabrication. Another is lagging node. There are two nodes. Lagging node means like which are like not technologically advanced. They don't require too much investment. Technology is very mature. Yield is very mature. You just need to fabricate it in high volume. And their application include automobile sector, sensors, healthcare devices. Those can be easier to fabricate. But for advanced technology, like which are using AI, machine learning, GPU, CPU, supercomputer, quantum-based computing technologies, those things, they are like very advanced. And we do not have capability. So the government focus is to attract companies which have already mature technologies, like 128 nanometer or 64 nanometer, like Foxconn or other companies, because the investment is less. And we also have huge automobile market or healthcare market where they can be utilized effectively.
But okay, I think, do you know what are the efforts being made? Like what I know, like in 2006, AMD tried to have some assembly and some test facility. but unfortunately, I think that also didn't work out. And later,
so you are right, because the thing is like, we need many things for semiconductor fab. And those things, I will come to that section later, but yeah, there has been a lot of effort. Intel, AMD, or NXP, they have tried many things to establish a foundry or something like that to bring India into the global semiconductor chain, supply chain. But recently there is a revival, like our PM Modi, he organized a Semiconductor India conference in 2022 and invited investors and technologists from all around the world to invest in technical know-how in India and establish a semiconductor fab. And there is a semiconductor mission, Make in India, started in 2019 with some fund of like 76,000 crore. So there are many initiatives taken by the government to attract foreign companies to make fab in India.
Yeah, like I think you mentioned like that conference, it's named as like SemiconIndia 2022. That was held in Bangalore. Right, I think that is the first, I think, kind of a semiconductor related conference organized by the government. I think in many decades, I think this is the first attempt like this. And yeah, I think as you pointed out, there is a investment, I mean, from government funded, you know, cabinet, union cabinet approved, I think around 76,000 crore INR.
Yeah, but so if you see, like, let me comment here, like if you see, establishing a single fab takes more than 60 or 70 billion dollar.
That's what I wanted to point out. Is that 76,000 crore, or that is equivalent to about 10 USD 10 billion, right?
Yeah.
So is that enough, or they need more?
So that is not enough funding. Like there is a proverb in Hindi, "Ut ke muh mein jeera." And that's why, like, let me first introduce what are the companies which are interested to fabricate. So like International Semiconductor Consortium based in Abu Dhabi, they are interested. Then there is a Singapore based Innovative Global Services and Solutions, they are also interested. Then there is a GlobalFoundries and Vedanta-Foxconn combined. They are the top people, top companies which haven't shown interest, but they suffer from two issues. First, the funding. The subsidy is not enough. Like I said, if you want to establish a modern art of the facility, like very advanced, then you need at least 30 to 40 billion dollar. Like recently we have heard Intel is asking government of Germany to increase its subsidy by 50%, and then only they will make a fab there. Even TSMC is making fab in America, and they have also asked for increased funding. So government need to increase funding more. Second problem is, like, whatever the ventures or whatever the joint collaboration is going on, they all are lagging edge. Like we are investing too much money, but we are not getting too much advanced technology. Like those technologies are almost like 7-10 years old. So it will be better to buy them at cheaper cost outside than to fabricate them in India. Something like that.
So yeah, I think, but the most recent in the news was like Vedanta and Foxconn.
Yeah.
Right. But what I understand, Foxconn doesn't have fab.
Exactly.
Right? This is the, I think, big problem. And I think Foxconn, because Foxconn doesn't have fab, so they are relying on the government to get some funding from anywhere in the world, and they are trying to establish fab.
Yeah. So that's what the collaboration we are getting is not high level collaboration like TSMC or Unimacron or the another top foundries like SMCI or something like that, which are like cover almost 80% of the fab industry, right?
What are the challenges apart from the technology, right? Maybe India or any semiconductor fab which may be established in India will not be easy to get advanced technology. But apart from the advanced technology, what are other challenges?
Like there are many challenges. Like let me talk to you about the semiconductor component. Like if you have a fab, what you need to do. So
Yes.
first of all, it starts with design.
Mhm.
So semiconductor chips are designed for a specific product or something like that, and that we are very good at.
Yeah, I
Like
think that is, that is
most of the
something
lady,
Indians are all over the world, I think. So that will not be a problem. In fact, maybe that is the strength of India.
exactly. Yeah, that is the strength of India. But when we come to the second part, where manufacturing and end product integration, there we lack. Manufacturing involves like putting that design into implementation. So for that, we need a good foundry with good lithography equipment, good technical know-how, engineers, which knows how to analyze the data generated by the fab, how to carry out the manufacturing step. Also, for carrying out those manufacturing, we need proper raw materials. And unfortunately, we do not have a single silicon wafer making industry in India. So whatever we need to import it. Second, if you want to run foundry, you need extra clean pure water. And that is very energy incentive and resource incentive also. So that, and India, you see wherever the collaboration is going on, like Gujarat or Tamil Nadu based,
Or
those,
Karnataka.
yeah, those areas are not good in rain, so they need to rely on groundwater or some other water, and that can create another type of issue. So those are another major hurdle we need to think about. The third is the power supply. Power supply, like Indian power, sometimes it's good, but sometimes we do have power failure, especially in summer. And if the fab is failed, the losses can run in billions.
Yeah, I mean, fab need an extremely stable power supply. It's maybe 24/7.
Yeah, so that's what are the challenges. And then the third step, like we often ignore the third step. Okay, we have designed, we have superpower. Okay, anyhow we get this semiconductor foundries established and we make it run. Then third step is in product integration. How to integrate the fabricated, and where is the market, what type of devices we are integrating, who are our customer, because there are many fabs there, right? Why they want to buy our product, like Nvidia or AMD, they're designing many AI chips. They will buy from TSMC or they will buy from
UMC.
Yeah, so even if we establish, then the thing is like we need to find a proper market.
So there are only few countries, right? Like Taiwan, United States, or Japan, and South Korea, and fifth is Netherlands, right? Only five countries, those who are designing the chip, or sorry, those who are manufacturing the chip. So far,
you missed one country, China.
China, yeah.
Singapore also. Singapore.
Okay, so there are only 7 countries so far.
Yeah, 7 countries which
Germany,
have.
I think maybe
Japan
the
also.
next one.
Japan
Yeah,
is also
Japan
there.
is there. Yeah.
So Japan, but the thing is like, if you consider like memory market consists of DRAM and NAND. 3 companies have monopoly: SK Hynix, Samsung, and Micron. They control more than 80% of the market, and their fab mostly are concentrated in South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, or Singapore. So, and if you consider about the advanced fab, like designing the advanced chip, 2 nanometer or 3 nanometer or 5 nanometer technologies, those are only concentrated in 2 countries. One is South Korea, another is Taiwan. And definitely we are very far behind from those things. And we are investing huge capital. And another thing, like government need to focus on establishing more on the supply chain side. Like for TSMC, Taiwan has more than 60 to 70 auxiliary companies to supply raw material tailored to TSMC need. But I don't think India has that type of ecosystem. So even if we establish a fab, we need to import all the raw materials from other countries. So in summary, I would like to say the government has taken a good initiative, but if we want to be self-reliant, we need to invest more, we need to step up our game, and it might take another 10 years to have certain fab capabilities.
अगर आपको ये वीडियो इन्फॉर्मेटिव लगा तो सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें एंड शेयर करें। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।